Good day everyone, I am Aaron Xavier Emposerio from BPE 2A. So in this video, I'm going to answer the activity in Unit 2 in MPE 7. So let's start. So there are two questions that I need to answer in this activity. So the first question is, distinguish the concept of abilities from that skills. And why is this distinction an important one for movement practitioner to be aware of? So the abilities are the capacity of someone to do or excels in something without prior practice or experience. This can be genetical, inherited, or passed from generation to generation. So another things about the abilities is that it is stable and most people have few abilities. In short-term definition, abilities are the equipment people are born with. So on the other hand, skills are the capability of people that can be developed through practice. Since the concept of skills work through practice, this means that people can acquire more skills and improve it. But this concept also depends on the ability that the person already have. So the more abilities a person have, the better skills he and she will achieve through overtime practice. So why is this distinction an important one for movement practitioner to be aware of? So the difference between the concept of ability and skills help movement practitioner to assess the skills a person can achieve. But this does not mean that a person with fewer abilities will have a smaller skills achievements. So to further explain the concept of ability and skills, here are the examples. So the swimming and cycling. So some people are born with a strong stamina. Through practice, people with this kind of abilities will most likely to be skillful in endurance sport like swimming and cycling. So another example or the another types of ability is aiming. So people with excellent aiming abilities would most likely excels in dart throwing and shooting. So next, let's proceed to the last question. How does Fleischmann's concept of abilities differ from that of Henry? In what way does Fleischmann's notion strike a balance between the general motor ability notion and Henry's concept of specificity? So Fleischmann proposed groupings of abilities focuses mostly on physical abilities. Also, 52 human capabilities were developed by Fleischmann, ranging from verbal understanding to selective attention, while the Henry concept of ability is about motor learning. So according to his proposed specificity hypothesis of motor learning, the fundamental abilities inside the task or skills were not transferable and were particular to that work or skills. Fleischmann's opinion gave balance between the general motor ability notion and Henry's concept of specificity by providing samples for both concepts. For general motor ability notion, Fleischmann proposed the groupings of abilities that a general concept of ability. And for the concept of specificity proposed by Henry, Fleischmann provided the physical proficiency abilities that gave a more specific example about the notion of abilities. So that would be all. Thank you for listening.